Boys, what is up? It is time for a little channel update because people seem hella confused. Yes, let's address it. New background. This might change a few times. Just the new background. That's all it is. No, like for real though. Like this wall right here that y'all are like looking at me from is where I used to be. I spun the desk around and shit. All right, we're talking about One Piece, but to make it very simple and explain why I'm doing this, I have made an updated schedule for the channel. Now that is changing for a couple reasons. The first one, just to make it clear, I will not be doing ReZero on YouTube, at least not at the moment. It will still be getting uploaded to Patreon. It still will be getting uploaded to TikTok, but it will not be coming to YouTube, not because I don't want it to, but because I don't really know what's going on with Katakawa right now, but they are striking like every freaking channel that posts ReZero content, like everywhere. It's just not worth the risk. So if you want some clips for that, they'll end up on the TikTok at some point or another. And if you are not, well, don't worry, you can swing over to Patreon. So if you do want it, it will be available on Patreon. I'll leave it at the $1 tier. It will also be available for all Twitch subs. Even if you get gifted a Twitch sub, it will be in the Discord. I'll post the links in there. And I will be streaming it live on Twitch. So if you don't have any money, you don't get gifted a sub, you know, you don't want to use TikTok, whatever the reason, you can come over to my live streams and get it then. But it will only be available live because, as a lot of people also know, Twitch is also dealing with a lot of copyright nonsense right now. So it's not worth the risk to keep my VODs up unless I'm pretty much just playing a video game. And even then, leaving those up are iffy because the issue... I don't want to get into it. If you guys want to look up what's going on with Twitch copyright, you can. I'm not the guy to ask. So you can check it out if you miss ReZero. That will be available. Now, for One Piece, to explain, a lot of people are confused from the schedule of me switching from 3 days a week to 2 days a week. Everybody's like, oh my God, no, he's doing less One Piece. I am not doing less One Piece. So I'm making this video to explain. Let's get into it. Basically, it'll be 2 videos instead of 3 videos. However, the amount of episodes will be increasing that you guys get per week. It'll either stay the same or increase. So you're still getting more episodes. You're just getting one less video to watch, even though the content is spread out into the other 2. I explained it in the most recent video that I made for One Piece, but then I remembered, oh crap, that won't make it to YouTube for like 2-3 weeks or something like that. So probably makes sense to explain it again. So if I didn't post this video, everybody would be confused because people are reading the community tab and not understanding what I'm saying. So here's the explanation from that video. So let's go back in time. As most of you know, for a very long time, I have been doing a lot of One Piece reactions at about 3 videos per week on YouTube. And, you know, they fluctuate. Sometimes they're 4 episodes, very rarely. Sometimes they're 2. Most of the time, they're 2 or 3. So, you know, you're looking at anywhere from 6 to, 9 episodes a week. However, I would say 9 episodes a week is pretty uncommon. So incoming changes, which you probably have already noticed, because this probably won't be coming out until after I implement it, now that I think about it. But whatever, I might as well talk about it. One Piece will be switching to 2 days a week. However, do not worry. Going forward, all One Piece videos will be a minimum of 4 episodes, between 4 and 5, maybe more if I really want to get ballsy. So let me just explain why I'm doing this, because a lot of people are probably going to be a little confused. First off, it's going to be about the same amount of episodes per week, if not more. The thing is, as most of you guys know, this is my full-time job. And obviously, every video that gets posted gets views and I get ad revenue. Even though YouTube ad revenue is kind of trash, obviously, all of you guys watching 3 videos a week versus 2 videos a week would result in more ad revenue. So a lot of you are probably wondering, why would I be doing this? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I'm not that worried about the ad revenue, mainly because the videos will be longer, which means YouTube might do more ads. Maybe, I'm not sure. So ad revenue might not change, but even if it does, I don't care, because I would rather deliver a higher quality reaction to you guys. And I feel with this way I can. Also, removing 1 video per week will open up that for a slot for another series or another video that I decide to upload. Obviously, if you haven't been to my streams, you probably haven't heard me talk about this much, but YouTube is very strict. After 3 videos in a day, if I post a 4th, that video gets no traction. YouTube does not post it to you guys. It doesn't share it. It sees it as spam. I don't know why, but that's why you'll never really see me post a 4th video. And it sucks because there is some days where it's not that I planned on posting 4 videos. It's just that a new anime series came out and, well, we want to get it out as soon as possible. So reducing the amount of videos allows those slots to be open for other types of content. On top of that, this will probably result in Patreon and YouTube, like I said, not only getting a better quality reaction, but Patreon, you guys will probably end up even farther ahead. The reason being, you know, you guys know I have 2 main days that I record during the week. Thursdays and Fridays are my big days where I try to record as much as I can. However, I find myself a lot of the time, especially now where it is getting very, very hype and, you know, we're having episodes where my heart is racing and I'm bugging out and all I want to do is know what happens next. And I find myself not able to do that because when I'm reacting to 2 episodes or 3 episodes, what ends up happening is I have to record the intro and outro. I can't deliver an authentic intro without lying if I record it after I record the episode. And I can't really deliver a decent outro of my thoughts if I'm waiting hours and hours and hours later to record it after I've already watched other episodes, because then everything's going to be jumbled. I'm not going to remember what exact episode is from what exact scene, and you're just not really going to get my authentic thoughts. So what that results in is me recording 2 or 3 episodes of One Piece after already recording an intro, already repeating, like, subscribe, Patreon, blah, 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 you know, the spiel that I, you know, essentially have to add into all of my openings and endings. Then I, you know, check out 2 or 3 episodes, and then I have to record the outro. And then I have to stop the recording, wait for the recording to process, start recording again, record another opening. And I find myself in between recordings doing everything in my power and getting distracted by everything around me to avoid having to record the exact same intro that I literally recorded 45 minutes to an hour prior. And as I'm sure you guys can imagine, if I'm recording 4 or 5 videos in one day, that is upwards of 10 intros and outros. Well, 5 and 5, but you know what I mean. So this will allow me to just deliver my intro, 4 to 5 episodes, maybe more if I'm feeling crazy, and then an outro and call it. And I think that that will make a lot of sense and will reduce the amount of openings and intros I have to do, which will result in a better reaction because I'm just going from episode to episode to episode. I'm not having to stop, lose the hype, lose the drain, you know, like it's just, I think, going to result in better videos. And I hope that that translates to you guys watching.
Also, it might be because I'm planning another series and I just haven't really officially mentioned it yet, and I need that day so that I can post them.
All right, dope. You just watched my explanation. If you're still here, well, you know what? If you have any questions, let me know in, well, the comments. That's kind of what they're for, right? But seriously, I hope that explains it. I hope that calms everybody down for having a, you know, panic attack about One Piece and all that. So there you go. That's the change. It's coming. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love. If you want to like and subscribe on this video, that'd be lit. If you somehow found this video and you've never been here before, that's weird, but welcome. And maybe I'll see you in another video. But seriously, guys, thank you for the love. I'll see you in the next one. Later.